Welcome back to Old Studio Car, where we take a journey back in time to explore some of the most legendary and iconic automobiles ever built. Today we are looking at one of the finest American luxury cars of all time, the 1930 Duesenberg Model J. This is not just a car, it is a rolling statement of wealth, status, and engineering brilliance from an era when the automobile was as much about artistry as it was about performance. The first thing to talk about is the exterior, because the Model J is a car that commands attention before it ever starts its engine. Duesenberg offered the chassis and engine, and the buyers would then commission custom bodies from the most renowned coach builders of the day, including Murphy, Durham, LeBaron, and even European houses like Gurney Nutting. Each car was a one-off masterpiece, tailored to its owner's tastes. When you stand in front of one, the long hood immediately strikes you. It stretches almost endlessly, hinting at the powerhouse that lies underneath. The radiator grille stands tall and elegant with its polished chrome finish, topped with the iconic Duesenberg hood ornament that almost glows with presence. Every line of the Model J was carefully considered. The fenders sweep gracefully, the running boards are wide and polished, and the wire wheels, often wrapped with wide whitewall tires, complete the look of effortless luxury. Chrome details abound, from the headlights to the bumpers, reflecting the sunlight and adding to the feeling that this was not an ordinary automobile, it was a luxury yacht for the road. Even today, close to a century later, the Duesenberg's design doesn't feel outdated. Instead, it feels timeless, the kind of car that could still stop traffic on any street in the world. But the Model J was not only about beauty. Underneath that imposing hood was an engineering marvel for its time. The car was powered by a massive 420 cubic inch, straight-8 engine, producing an astonishing 265 horsepower. To put that into perspective, in 1930 most family cars made less than 50 horsepower. The Duesenberg was on an entirely different level. It was the fastest and most powerful American car of its day, and it set a benchmark that competitors simply could not match. Performance figures were mind-blowing for the era. The Model J could accelerate to 60 miles per hour in around 11 seconds, which was unheard of in 1930. Its top speed was close to 116 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest cars in the world. And remember, this was a luxury car weighing well over 2.5 tons. It was the choice of Hollywood stars, business tycoons, and royalty because it delivered not only unmatched style but also raw performance that gave the driver confidence behind the wheel. The driving experience was smoother than most cars of the time, thanks to its advanced suspension and robust build. But make no mistake, this was not a car designed for fuel economy. The Duesenberg Model J had a fuel consumption of around 8 to 10 miles per gallon, which was acceptable for the wealthy owners who could afford it, but by today's standards it is certainly thirsty. That said, no one bought a Duesenberg for fuel efficiency, it was purchased as the ultimate expression of luxury and performance. When it was first introduced, the price of the chassis alone was about $8,500, and once you added a custom body the final cost could easily exceed $13,000. To put that into perspective, the average house in America at that time cost less than $4,000. This meant the Model J was priced strictly for the elite. Only around 480 examples of the Model J were built between 1928 and 1937, making them extremely rare and valuable today. If you were to look for one in today's market, prepare to spend several $1 million. Depending on the coach builder, the history, and the condition of the car, prices at auctions have ranged from $1.5 million to well over $20 million. In fact, some of the most expensive American cars ever sold at auction have been Duesenberg Model Js, a true testament to their enduring appeal and historical importance. The 1930 Duesenberg Model J represents the peak of American luxury motoring in the pre-war era. It combined elegance, speed, and exclusivity in a way that few cars have ever managed to replicate. It is a reminder of a time when no expense was spared in building an automobile that would be remembered for generations. Even today, when you see a Duesenberg, the phrase, "it's a doozy," makes perfect sense. That's all for today's episode of Old Studio Car. If you enjoyed learning about the 1930 Duesenberg Model J, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss our next journey into automotive history.